We've all been there. You're scrolling online and bam, you see an ad for a side hustle. It promises extra cash and freedom. Sounds good, right? Who wouldn't want to be the boss of their own side hustle empire? You start thinking, maybe I could sell my grandmother's famous knitted tea cozies online. Or I could be a dog walker. I do love dogs, sometimes more than people. The possibilities seem endless. For about 5 minutes, you're basically a millionaire in your mind. Let's talk Etsy. It's the online marketplace where creativity meets commerce, and where dreams of turning hobbies into thriving businesses come true. It seems like everyone and their dog has an Etsy shop these days. From intricate jewelry to custom pet accessories, the variety is endless. Handmade soaps, personalized dog collars, you name it, it's there. The platform is a treasure trove of unique, handcrafted items that you won't find anywhere else. You think, hey, I'm pretty crafty. Maybe I could make and sell something too. The idea of turning your passion into profit is incredibly enticing. Let's be honest, you probably can't knit to save your life. But that doesn't mean you can't find your niche. Maybe it's painting or making candles or even digital art. But that doesn't stop you from dreaming. You imagine the possibilities, the freedom of being your own boss, and the joy of creating something people love. You imagine quitting your job, working in your pajamas and raking in the big bucks. The allure of a flexible schedule and doing what you love is hard to resist. You picture Oprah calling, wanting to feature your bespoke oven mitts on her favorite things list. The dream is big, but with dedication and creativity, who knows? It might just come true. Here's where reality bites. Crafting isn't just about the joy of creating something beautiful, it's also about the hidden costs that come with it. Remember that dream of crafting from your couch in your pajamas? It sounds idyllic, right? But the reality is far from it. Turns out those tiny handmade earrings require like 1 million beads each. And sourcing those beads, not as easy as it seems, and they take hours to make. Hours that stretch into the night, leaving you exhausted and bleary-eyed. Hours you could be spending, sleeping, or maybe even having a social life. But instead you're hunched over your crafting table. And then there's the marketing. It's not enough to just make something beautiful. You have to sell it too. You need to become an Instagram influencer overnight, posting pictures of your cat wearing your latest creations. Because, let's face it, cats sell. You spend more time learning about algorithms than you do actually crafting. It's a whole new skill set you never thought you'd need. And don't even get me started on the shipping costs. Every sale comes with its own set of logistical nightmares. You're basically paying people to take your product away. It's a labor of love, but sometimes it feels like the love is all you get in return. Section 4. When your hobby horses run wild. It's not just crafting, of course. Side hustles come in all shapes and sizes. Dog walking seems easy, right? Wrong. Especially when you're on leash number 3 and Mr. Pickles decides to chase a squirrel up a tree. Or maybe you decided to become a freelance writer. You spend hours crafting the perfect blog post about the history of paperclips, only to be offered $5 and a bag of chips for your efforts. Section 5. The joy of a steady paycheck and sanity. Here's the thing about side hustles. They sound amazing in theory, but the reality can be a lot less glamorous. The allure of extra income, the dream of turning a passion into a profitable venture, and the idea of being your own boss can be incredibly tempting. But let's face it, the hustle can often lead to burnout, stress, and even financial strain. And a lot more expensive. Sometimes, the best side hustle is no side hustle at all. The hidden costs of running a side business can quickly add up, from initial investments to ongoing expenses, not to mention the time and energy it demands, which can take a toll on your mental and physical health. So the next time you're tempted by the siren song of the side hustle, remember this. Sometimes a steady paycheck and a good night's sleep are worth more than all the handmade dog collars in the world. A regular job provides stability, predictability, and peace of mind. It allows you to enjoy your evenings and weekends without the constant pressure of what's next. Plus, think of all the funny stories you'll have to tell your colleagues on Monday morning. Now that's priceless. The camaraderie, the shared experiences, and the simple joy of being part of a team can be incredibly fulfilling. So, while side hustles have their place, don't underestimate the value of a steady paycheck and the sanity it brings.